Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, taking a quick look here at Solana, seeing what's going on. We're probably just going to draw out some new fib levels here for some shorter time frames and help understand too that we did finally break through this descending trend line, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Unfortunately, we're right back down to where we started. $98 to $100, still a good support level, potential resistance, obviously, if we're on the wrong side of those tracks. But at this point, we're kind of on the better side of things. It just depends on if Bitcoin's going to drop sub 42K. Now, we have a Bitcoin short open right now. As a matter of fact, it's in heavy profit. Soon to take those profits, just based on the simple fact that Bitcoin's pulling back that lower level. We took some nice profits here from Solana as well as ETH on some of our scalping trades there. And of course, a premium group, Chainlink long 22%, ICP 17%. This may not seem like a lot, folks, but again, we're taking pretty heavy a percentage of our profits on the first target, and these are just 5x leverage trades. Some of our members are using more leverage. Don't recommend that, but you can definitely make more money with these. But again, our Bitcoin short got in at 43.1, 42.150 is our target. Okay, so again, awesome stuff. Now again, if we do hit that 41,000 range for Bitcoin, we can expect Solana to pull back. It's performing well, but it's still subject to sell-offs. Okay, so you can identify that the last 4 hours, if you kind of look at Bitcoin here, last 4 hours are very similar to Solana, okay? That selling off point. But again, Solana just swept its upper level liquidity there. It makes sense the price is pulling back. It's very common for that to occur. Let's take a look at that as a matter of fact to kind of see what's going on here. And again, if you were new to the channel, thanks so much for joining me here. I hope you learned something today. The whole point of this is to make sure that you become a better trader. So you want that for yourself. Again, cryptocash.tech is a site, Signals community, and my university videos as well. Basically teach you everything I know. So $98, this is scary. $98 heavy concentration liquidation. Makes sense, that's kind of a support level, so totally understand why people will have liquidation or stop losses there, but that looks like it's gonna be a next target. Keep in mind though, there's a heavy concentration at 103/102, so anything could happen, but with us being this close to the bottom, Bitcoin moves even a little bit further down, 42K to say for example, or we see 41 anything, we're going to see that level at $98 swept. So I would just be very careful if you have have liquidation there, or just in general you're in a long position with Solana. Why not take some profit, right? Try not to be one of those greedy folks that just thinks it's going to go to the moon. I get it. I know you love this coin. That's problem number one, honestly. Just because you should never attach an emotional bias to trading. Anyways, conversation for another day. Let's talk about the daily time frame. Work our way down and see what's going on here. So still looking pretty good. I'm not trying to be a doom and gloom here by the way, folks. I just like to make sure that we're realistic and we look at things abstractly, right? A good trader will understand that, hey, just because I like this project doesn't mean it's going to go somewhere. Obviously it's going to go somewhere, but it's not going to go to the moon tomorrow. Okay, we just get that out of the way. However, we are breaking this descending trend. This is the first attempt to basically wick above that level. Now, closing above 100 is extremely important. We've talked about that for a few days now. We haven't yet done that, but if we close above 100, that would naturally put us above this trend line and keep us going sideways, and then we can kind of confirm that we're breaking this descending trend. Until it breaks, though, we cannot, we can assume it's going to continue, okay? So we'll just pay attention to that, but just know we are right in the smack dab in the middle of this average true range, and Solana's kind of still stuck in this little, 95 to 105-ish section here. Stochastic RSI is swinging up. This is very positive. We're over 50 on the RSI, still good, and obviously money flow index is slowly increasing. So those are all positive contributing factors. So by no means is the daily time frame a bearish situation. Just letting you know that it's pulling back concurrent with Bitcoin the last few hours. It's important to recognize that. Furthermore, too, moving averages, we are getting tentatively rejected off the 20-day SMA. So until we close above that level, as I mentioned previously, extremely important we do. We can presume that's going to work as a resistance and hold the price action down. So again, all the more reason to close at $100 or higher, because we'd be above that moving average. So again, we're looking pretty good. We're just not looking great because the overall condition of the market appears to be bearish. Okay, and that's mostly Bitcoin being the catalyst there. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. We can kind of see here as well, just a closer look, obviously, that we have that spike up to sweep that liquidity level and a spike back down. Pretty common stuff here. When liquidity levels are swept, the price pulls back almost a majority of the time. Sometimes it'll use it as support, but in this case not. Considering that's a strong resistance at 100, it makes sense. MACD is diverging as well, kind of showing us that it's trying to swing down. Stochastic is also swinging down as well. Money flow index and RSI above 50, so we got some supporting factors here. These are good. Once again, RSI at 50, really close to that $98 mark. We lose $98, we're going to lose 50 on the RSI, and that's a support level we cannot lose. So to me, a closure at 98 today would be like treading water. A closure above 100 today would be a solid sign that Solana's here to play. Again, if Bitcoin just pumps at the end of the day and Solana does too, I wouldn't say that's like a super cause for like, oh, we're doing right now. Because again, it's a fundamental catalyst because of another coin pushing the price action up. But if Solana can continue to do what it's doing right now and Bitcoin pulls back, then that'd be even better. Okay, we want to see something along those lines. Anyways, what I'm getting at here is that we have some conflicting information. If we do look at the indicators, we can see we are still above all 4 moving averages. So if we can hold this level at about 99 as a close approximate, we should be in decent shape to see the price bounce. Okay, again, 99 was a previous resistance here recently, so we'll pull that out. We're seeing common resistances at 98, 99, and 100, and or support levels. Okay, so being right there at 99 is smack dab right in the middle of that average true range for the coin. Makes sense. It's just kind of hanging out right there. It's what people feel is a good value, $99. Really what it boils down to. Let's take a look at the hourly and wrap this up here for us. And kind of just clarify on the hourly. I'm mainly looking for either overextension, which isn't occurring yet. We're hanging out, 4s, 5s, and 6s. There was a 9 here previous, we pulled back. We're at a 3 right now. Hypothetically, if this continues, and we see a 9, we could see another 6 hours continuation of the downside. So just saying it's a possibility. Is it a probability? Not really. We got some decent support here. If Bitcoin can, battle back, from 42,000 back up to 43 in that range bound scenario that it's in right now, then we'll be fine. But if Bitcoin does continue to bleed out, I would expect Solana to do the same thing. That's just kind of what it's looking like now, especially this being an overextended, profitable coin. Okay, so there's something to be mindful of. Last but not least here, Ichimoku cloud, we're above the cloud. This is positive. Conversion line's losing its momentum, so we're almost cut off there, and lagging span is almost not free and clear. What does all that mean? Well, to translate, to make it simple, we're above a key level support, which coincidentally right here is exactly $98. But we're also below, or just losing its momentum. So the long story short here is if you're in profit on Solana, you probably should have taken profit by now. And I saw somebody talking on our community about like taking profit at $100 and kicking themselves for not holding it open. Well, now you're probably pretty happy you did that, right? Securing profits is okay. Do it. Don't feel bad about it. It's money in the bank, and it's just the way that it should work. Okay. If you're going to be the greedy holder to 130, great. That's fine. I hope that works out well for you. But you're probably going to miss out on a lot of opportunity. Again, it just depends on your trading style. If you're in a trade just to hold it for a long time, don't worry about it. Don't even watch these videos. It really doesn't matter that much. What I talk about here mostly is the midterm and the 4-hour focus, which is mostly swing trading related. I've got day trades. Don't get me wrong. We got a day trading bot doing very well. We already kind of identified that. But the truth is, I prefer to swing trade, and these are trades that I provide to my community. And if you want to be part of that, you can. But I want you to essentially be able to do this on your own. Okay, that's the whole point, is to be self-sufficient as a trader. So we'll just go ahead and draw out some trend lines here to pay attention to. We'll reconvene here soon and kind of see what's going on. I'll post a playout chart here on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. And again, if you are new to the community, we use Bitunix exclusively as our partnered exchange, mainly because there's no KYC or VPN. So if you're in the US, Canada, etc., you have no need for that. Phenomenal exchange, really good rewards if you use my link to register. And right now they have a trading competition. Pretty cool stuff. There's a lot of cool little giveaways. It shouldn't incentivize you to trade more. It should just incentivize you to have fun with trading and to just kind of keep an open mind on it. Again, we're using 5x leverage, 10x tops on our Bitcoin and ETH shorts. So I would just say that in general, you want to make sure that you are safe and conservative in your trading if you want to make this a long-term thing. Okay. If you want to go get destroyed and follow Tom, Dick, and Harry with 100x leverage, be my guest. I'll see you in a few months. That's usually how it works. Anyways, I laugh because it's unfortunate, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make light of it. It sucks, but I hate to see that happen, so do yourself a favor and just pump the brakes, relax. Trading's going to be here. You don't need to rush into anything at all. I hope that you will learn something here today. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take good care of yourself. We'll see you soon.